this is gonna be like my corner. I'm rearranging my room as I do about 3 or 4 times a year. And I think this little corner, I don't know if you guys can see, I have some shelves here. Well, one shelf, the other one fell. But I think I'm going to make this my like Bible reading corner. I have my blue chair. If you've followed me for a while, you know which blue chair I'm talking about. I have that I think I'm going to bring back up. I brought the little stool so I can sit here today and see how I feel. This is my punch needling. And I made a cow. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you guys for everyone who watched, liked, and commented my last video. It was really the highlight of my week, my month. Yeah, these past 2 weeks have been really long, not just for me, but for the world personally. Like, things are getting crazy. And I think with everything that has happened, it's just really obvious that we need Jesus. We need to remember that God is still on the throne. We know how the story ends. God will be victorious. And I think everything that's going on is just the enemy trying to divide us as people, even in life, when life gets crazy. So I did want to chat a little bit. Let me get comfy. I did want to chat a little bit, just, you know, my life. Hopefully you guys can't hear the wind. It is so windy outside today. Also, did I wear this shirt in my last video? I have 2 of them. Probably did. I wear this shirt all the time. I think the hardest part lately about being unemployed has been, and granted, this is not all we're going to talk about this video. I think the hardest part about being unemployed has just been, it's something I noticed in Christian culture specifically. And it's not something bad. It's maybe this is just how I'm feeling right now because, you know, these past 2 weeks have been long and hard. Sometimes it's hard for us to admit that things suck. Not necessarily like me admitting things suck, but like when you're talking to other people, it's hard for people to just be like, yeah, that does suck. That's terrible. Like, I'm sorry that's happening to you. And some people do, but I think that's not necessarily saying I need a pity party, because I don't need a pity party. I don't need people feeling sorry for me or whatever. But, you know, some validation that, you know, what I'm going through does suck would be nice. I think we're quick to, especially with other Christians, I think when we're talking to non-believers or people that are struggling in their faith, it's different when they're struggling and us to encourage them with our, what do people call it, Christianese, our Christian language. God has a plan, just keep praying, things like that. They're not wrong things to say, they're not bad things, they're truth. But sometimes it's like, I don't know, when we're talking Christian to Christian, it's like, I know God has a plan. I know prayer is part of the process, and I know that like everything's gonna work out, and I know God's gonna take care of me, and I know I just need to have faith in Him and His timing and everything. I know that, but you know what, it also sucks. I think it's okay for us to say like, this sucks, and that's just what I'm trying to say. Especially when you're going through things. Granted, I feel like I could be going through worse things, but I feel like my life has been a roller coaster of like, oh, it's finally going good. I feel like I'm getting my life together, and I'm like, okay, I need to do the things God wants me to do, and then I go downhill. And not necessarily me, but like things that happen. So it's like, okay, now I'm back at square one. I'm back at, okay, trying to build my life back up, trying to do the things I need to do to succeed and to steward the stuff that God has given me well. And then I go back down, and I'm like, you know, this has been like my entire 20s. So I'm like, maybe I'm the problem? I don't know. Life's hard. And I understand why people walk away from the faith. Not saying that I'm going to walk away from the faith. Like I've lived my life without Jesus, and it's not a fun life. Let me tell you, all this struggling, so much better having Jesus than to be this way, being so depressed and down without Jesus. So I'd rather be here, but I'd also rather be anywhere else, but with Jesus. I don't know if I'm starting to make any sense, but something I did think was ironic is right over here. Let me turn y'all. Is this used to be like my little prayer wall section. A lot of stuff has fallen. I've taken it off because I used to have a bookshelf over here. But I have this verse here. But I have that verse there, and it's Micah 7:7, which says, "But as for me, I will look to the Lord. I will wait for the God of my salvation. My God will hear me." So I just thought it was really fitting that that's the verse that's just been sitting here in my room visible, going to be the verse that I'm staring at all the time when I'm here filming with you guys. So I don't even know where I'm going with this. I don't know. I think I'm just ranting and sharing my thoughts. I appreciate all the prayers you guys have said and put in the comments for me in my last video for work. This has become a complicated process. I would appreciate the continued prayers. Really, I really would. And I think that this has just kind of shown me that obviously with looking for a job, I still need to, I don't want to say make plans, because every time I make plans, God just laughs, like literally laughs. So I think this is more like basic outline of what I would like to spend my time doing. A basic outline for how I would like to spend my time now that I'm unemployed, and definitely keeping this verse as like the new motto of my life. You know, I will look to the Lord, I will wait for the Lord, my God will hear me. And I think that's just kind of basically faith, and I'm just going to trust and wait on God, and that is the plan. So besides looking for a new job, obviously get in my word, be more diligent about it, because I have the time now. What time do I have to do anything else? I'm not working. So definitely reading my Bible, studying the word, creating more videos for you guys, making YouTube a bigger priority, I guess, since now I have the time. It's something I've always wanted, was more time to do this, and now I have it, so I should do it. So that is the plan for that. And then also just like my physical health, falling apart these past 2 weeks. I just want to be the healthiest version of myself and to take care of the body that God has given me, because it's the only body I got. So just doing that and like cleaning up and declutter. I'm trying to do a mass decluttering. You know, clean space, clean mind. I just have a lot of things, a lot of old hobbies and stuff that I don't do anymore. Just trying to either find a new home for them, or if it's garbage. But I just have a lot of junk. So I'm just trying to also just deal with that. So that's kind of like my plan. And I do eventually need to upload film my Jude recap, studying that. So I'll take you guys along with me as I do that. I'm gonna look at Micah real quick. I don't know if I've actually studied it through the book of Micah. No, Malachi is the one that I haven't studied through. I have studied Micah. So maybe I'll go through Micah again and look through my notes, because I have gone through that. So I'll link that video down below. Over these next few weeks, maybe I'll take you guys with me through that a few days in my quiet time, and we'll just figure things out. Let me know what you guys would like to see on my channel, what kind of videos. I know you guys like these quiet time videos and just going into the Bible, but if there's anything else y'all want to see, let me know. Let me know what you guys would like to see. And yeah, I'm here. I've got the time. My goal is to do 2 uploads a week. I'm not giving any days. I'm not giving any schedule. 2 a week, hopefully, is the plan. And yeah, hopefully you guys get more videos from me. Definitely leave, what did I just say? Suggestions, ideas down below. And I will try to incorporate them while I'm here doing, I don't want to say nothing. I'm doing things. I'm looking for a job. That is my part-time job, is looking for a job. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this ranty video. We'll get back to the normal things in the next video. We'll get back to normal. These videos are getting a little wild. We'll get back to normal. We'll have just a normal little quiet time video probably. That's what this was supposed to be. I don't know. I just sat here and ranted. But I will see you guys in my next one. And yeah.